Ollie, how are you? How's the squad this week?
Yeah, it's been a good week. Obviously, after the second half performance on Saturday, we got ourselves back into the game nicely and played quite well, like how we know we can. So it was a bit of a shame to miss out on it, but like you say, everyone's in good spirits this week. So yeah, we're ready to go again.
How do you reflect on Southend as a squad? Obviously, in the end, delighted to get the result, but as I understand it, the half-time dressing room probably wasn't the happiest of places.
Well, I wasn't in there.
Sure, yeah.
I thought keep myself out of there, to be honest, on the weekend. But yeah, I've heard it was pretty tough going. I think he got into the boys a little bit, but that's what you need sometimes, a bit of a rocket, and it certainly worked out. So fair play. It's what's needed every now and again, and we got a good response in the second half.
Absolutely. I guess it's good to have a manager that you know when things haven't gone well or you're not performing, he's going to let you know. That's probably in a professional environment a positive influence.
Yeah, I think everyone needs it now and again, especially, as you say, in a professional environment. You've got to have someone you know that's willing to push you on and try and he knows what we're capable of, and he just says, look, you've got an opportunity here, you've got to try and take it. So whatever way he's going to get the best out of us, I think is good for us.
How frustrating was it not to be involved, obviously, with the 5 yellow card rule? I think I saw you down near the tunnel towards the end of the game. What was it like just having to watch from the sidelines?
Well, it's one of those, it's my own fault, really. Do you know what I mean? I've put myself in that predicament, but it's one that I'm pleased for the boys. I'm pleased that we come back in, we're 5th in the league, and we're moving forwards, which is what it's all about. It's a squad game, and you're not going to play, well, very unlikely, you're not going to play every game of the season nowadays. So I'm just pleased that we're still moving forwards.
And the all-important question, it was almost cancelled. How was the Christmas party?
Yeah, it was enjoyable. Yeah, very enjoyable. But like I say, we've had to come in this week. We've had a tough start to the week, so
sure.
We'll probably taper it off a little bit now and get ready for the game on Saturday. Obviously a long journey as well, so look forward to.
Of course. I'll ask about Ipswich in just a moment. On the Christmas party, I saw it was fancy dress. What did you go as?
The Stig from Top Gear.
Okay, nice. Oh, you were the one in the helmet. I saw Tom Nichols put a photo up.
Yeah. So mine wasn't very good. I got a worse dress, but it doesn't bother me.
Good stuff. In terms of Ipswich then, a big test, come down from the Championship, second in the division, and even though their form's dipped off a little bit, they've picked up plenty of wins this season. Yeah,
they've got some good players. Obviously, as you say, they've come down from last season, so it's one of those that it's a tough test, but it's a team that, you know, like you do your homework on, and you will be looking to go and try and win the game.
A side like that, do you relish the opportunity to come up against?
Yeah, I think you've got to. Like, it's always nice to get yourself going for a big game, for a nice stadium. So it's one that I'm looking forward to. That, like you say, it's a tough test, but you've got to test yourself against the better players to prove that you're good enough.
Have you ever come up against Ipswich? I'm guessing not for Rovers. I didn't know, youth team or anything.
I actually played there before when we played them in what's now the Carabao Cup.
Okay.
Quite a few years ago, probably in 2012 or something,
Yeah.
2013. But I played there before, only like little substitute appearance. But yeah, it was one of my first appearances under Mark McGee as manager. So yeah, that's the only time I've been there.
And in terms of being a player around this time of the year, coming up to a period the fans love, it keeps everyone very, very busy. The games come thick and fast. What's it actually like from a player's perspective? Do you wish that you get a little bit more rest?
I think so. You come into a period now, like we've obviously got the FA Cup replay, you've got 3 or 4 games over Christmas with some horrible journeys thrown in as well. So you see all your friends and family, and you can't really spend any time with them because you've got to say, like, watch what you eat, got to watch what you drink. So it's a bit of a shame, but I guess, like I say, it's a small career, and once you've finished, you'll have plenty of time to get involved with all that.
Yeah, of course, part and parcel of it. Just finally then, in terms of where the club are in the playoffs, it seems like things are going pretty well, really, particularly when you consider where you were 12 months ago.
Yeah, definitely. It's taken giant steps forward on and off the pitch this season, and I think, well, even coming into this season, we had quite a good back end to last season, which we knew with a few players added. Obviously a few players have left, but we've added a few good players, and we've moved in the right direction, and the gaffer's trying to put things in place for the future. So I think you've got to say it's moving quite nicely at the minute.
All the best on Saturday.
Cheers.